I'm really grateful to have the honor of swearing in Michael Novakhov to the New York State Assembly today. I'm looking forward to the Assemblyman Novahov's amazing service and respect to our community, and that he will serve our community with compassion, care, knowledge, and listening to every voice. Thank you.
I, Michael Novakhov,
I, Michael Novakhov,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I would faithfully discharge
the duties
of
the office of New York State Assembly
of the office of New York State Assembly
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much again for all the performances. Thank you, Brighton Ballet, amazing as always. This is not only the swearing in, this is also my 100 days address. It's been 100 days already, I can't believe it. Well, first of all, I would like to take a moment and say thank you to all of you being here. Thank you to my family, my friends, my assembly and campaign teams, as well as the Brooklyn Republican and Conservative parties for believing in me from day one and continually supporting me through my campaign, and now my first 100 days in office as your assemblyman. Just a few words in Russian, and then we'll continue in English. Я хотел сказать огромное спасибо моей семье, моим друзьям, моим коллегам. Отдельное спасибо республиканской и консервативной партии за то, что в меня поверили, за то, что продолжают в меня верить, помогать, поддерживать. И сейчас, через 100 дней после того, как я начал работать в качестве члена Ассамблеи штата Нью-Йорк. Если кто-то захочет по-русски прочитать мою речь, она будет доступна онлайн, в соцсетях и в моем офисе. Being an assemblyman for the state of New York, being able to represent my community and my neighbors is something I never could have imagined. As an immigrant from the Soviet Union, from the former Soviet Union, I came here with next to nothing but the hope of a better life and a belief in the American dream, like most of us here. Looking back now, I don't think I would ever believed where we would be right now. When I co-founded Freedom FM Radio, it was one of the proudest moments in my life. The opportunity to connect to my community and continue to pursue journalism in the United States was something I had only ever dreamed of being able to do. Then a little over a year ago, I was approached and asked to run for office. I had never even dipped my toes into politics and thought it was a long shot. I really put my heart into our campaign and dedicated myself fully to fighting for this community and our beliefs. And in November, we did that almost everyone said was impossible. We beat a 22-year incumbent. Thank you. More than that, we didn't just beat. We won with over 60% of the vote. That was thanks to all of you in this room and to this incredible South Brooklyn community who believed in me and who still believe in the vision we have for a better district, city, and state. Since taking office in January, we have dived right into legislating, learning the ropes and making sure our district has a seat at the table. I have to give special recognition to my incredible team, but especially to my right hand, my chief of staff, Greg Kirsop. Please. You guys are amazing, all of you, and you truly help to keep this office running. From literally carpet cleaning and scrubbing down the office when we moved in, to meeting with constituents facing evictions, infestations, or a lack of urgency from city and state agencies. My team has put their heart into the work they do for this community and has successfully closed over 150 constituent service cases in 100 days. Thank you so much. I'm unbelievably grateful to have you supporting me and our district. Thank you. In my first 100 days as an assemblyman, we have drafted and co-sponsored over 85 pieces of legislation. I have stood up for some of the most vulnerable among us, our children, by sponsoring legislation to ensure school meals are universally provided to students, to make sure that no child anywhere in this state goes to class hungry. I have fought for our aging population by supporting legislation to ensure our seniors are able to stay in their homes as they age and have access to quality home care services, service providers, and agents who care not just about the job, but about each and every senior they work with. I have proudly stood in support of tenants and tenant rights by sponsoring legislation to end the criminal practice of warehousing of apartments, a platform I was proud to campaign on, as well as supporting legislation ensuring that anyone going through an eviction proceeding has access to quality legal representation. I have supported mothers and expecting mothers by sponsoring legislation to ensure that those experiencing postpartum depression or other health disorders that may result from pregnancy have access to support and quality care. I have also ensured that those whose pregnancies result as stillbirth are afforded access to the same paid time off given to their colleagues who have conventional pregnancies, because no one should struggle alone or in silence. Thank you. We have fought for our veterans by putting forward legislation that creates a system of veteran health care review to ensure veterans and their families have access to health and mental health treatment, including for post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, and suicide prevention. I have also spent much of my effort working to support legislation that will drive down the out-of-control crime that has been plaguing our city, as well as working to end the revolving door system we now face with our state's bail reform policy. I was proud to support my colleague, Assemblyman Tenuse's bill, which gives back judicial discretion to our judges to ensure that they have the tools and the authority to keep repeat offenders off our streets. I was proud to sponsor legislation that makes the exposure of a first responder to fentanyl a Class B felony, thereby ensuring that those who put their lives on the line for us every day are a little bit safer with us standing supporting them. Thank you. And I'm proud to stand in support of recently put forward bill that ensure that any individual arrested in connection to a crime against a child will have a DNA sample collected upon booking, ensure that these offenders do not get led back onto the streets without being able to be identified, and ensuring our officers have the tools needed to protect our children. And last but not the least, I'm proud to announce that over the past 2 weeks, I have been working in tandem with my legislative staff to put forward a brand new bill to combat the illegal cannabis dispensary stores that have been popping up across the city, negatively impacting legal businesses and selling potentially harmful and under-regulated substances to our communities. Tomorrow, on Monday, I will be introducing a bill making the illegal sale of cannabis a criminal offense. So no longer will store owners in our state be able to get away with this illegal distribution with just a monetary slap on their wrist. I'm dedicated to protecting small businesses across our state and protecting our communities from illegal products. And while my colleagues on the other side of the aisle struggle to put forward a timely budget for our state, we have been making strides to defend our community and to enact real legislation that will put our constituents first, drive down taxes, and keep our district safe. This first 100 days have been unlike anything I could have expected. The support I have received from my fellow legislators, my team, the incredible community organizations across South Brooklyn, and many of them, of course, I see are represented here today, and from all of you, my friends, my neighbors, and constituents, has been the driving force in making sure our community voice continues to be heard in the Assembly chamber. I promise you all that just this year alone, we will do so much more than we already have in our first 100 days. And I'm excited that we will accomplish together for the benefit of our district. I'm honored to have all of you join me for this swearing in and for my 100-day address. God bless the New York State. God bless all of you. God bless America. And now, let's get back to work better than ever before. Thank you very much.
Я просто счастлива, безумно счастлива от всего сердца о том, что у нас больше и больше русскоязычных members, частей государства, которых люди избирают, то есть люди понимают русскоязычные важность участия в политическом процессе и голосования для того, чтобы наши голоса услышали. Вот. То есть это Америка, это красота Нью-Йорка, о том, что исторически всегда Нью-Йорк – это сборище всяких иммиграционных комьюнитис, и о том, что эти комьюнитис могут избирать в государство представителей из своих комьюнитис. Для чего? Для того, чтобы голос этих комьюнитис был слышен на государственном уровне. И я безумно счастлива, конечно. То есть я единственная русскоговорящая судья, насколько я знаю, вообще в истории Америки. И это как бы мне скучно очень быть одной. Это очень важно иметь наших представителей в государстве, потому что мы зависим от нашего государства. Мы же зависим, когда мы идем в суд, чтобы решить проблемы, мы зависим от того, как судьи решают наши дела. Когда нам нужна какая-то помощь с какими-то проблемами, мы и как иммиграционная комьюнити, понимаете, у нас колоссальное количество разных проблем, которые возникают или есть. И плюс еще у нас другая культура, понимаете. И очень важно иметь людей в государстве, которые это понимают и которые могут помочь и хотят помочь.
So first of all, I'm so honored and happy to be here. We had such a great win in November. I want to congratulate Assemblyman Novahov for the great work he's been doing. We've been working together, and I look forward to working with him on so many important issues in the community on Brighton Beach, on Manhattan Beach, and his neighborhoods and my neighborhoods. We have so much more work to do, and I'm so excited and looking forward to working together with him.
Ну, во-первых, я очень горжусь Мишей. И я, зная его, понимал, что, став членом ассамблеи, он станет настоящим представителем народа, так как это задумано в этой стране более чем 200 лет назад. Он замечательный парень, он замечательный друг. Я очень люблю его как человека. Мне очень приятно, что он стал моим коллегой. очень здорово, что мы с ним вместе в Олбани отстаиваем интересы людей сегодня. Причем он это делает с огромным энтузиазмом и с любовью и уважением к людям. И его политическая платформа, она базируется только на одном – на нуждах людей, которых он представляет. В моем представлении это самая лучшая политика. Я никогда не мог себе представить 23 года назад, когда я баллотировался первый раз, что я смогу увидеть в одной комнате, как сейчас, 5 русскоязычных политиков и судью, говорящую на русском языке. Сегодня это осуществилось, я очень рад, и я очень горд этим.
Who brought stripes and bright stars.